ranking summer 2024 anime from my favorite to least favorite. So I had a script, guys, but I don't really think I can read this script without sounding phony baloney. I think I'll just tell you from my heart how I feel about that show right now and why it's at that point. At number 1, Jobless Reincarnation Season 2 Part 2. I don't know if this is the best anime of the season, but it's the best reoccurring anime at the moment. That is to say, Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia just came out. We're only a few episodes in versus us being 8 episodes into Jobless Reincarnation. So far I've enjoyed it. It's been a little cutesy. I actually want to watch the show. Like, I'm excited to see the next episode and see where it's going. Like, it kind of reminds me, it was like, I don't know, the pacing is very much a spectrum of this. I feel like we're about to go whoop, 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 up. Number 2, I've got Konosuba, one of my favorite isekais out there. I actually started it pretty recently, maybe last year. I caught up, and wow, how do you not like Kazuma and the whole cast? They're ridiculous. This is one of those animes where you can watch sub or dub, and it's so good. It's so bad, it's so good. So bad, it's so good. It's, you know, it's cringe, like South Park-esque cringe, in the sense you're just like, oh no, why did he do that? No. And this season has not let down. I've been so ready for this season. It's been great. Number 3, I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. Isekai, check. Battle Maniac MC with OP-ness, check. OP-ness. Verb. What is that? That is when a character is overpoweredness. Now, I understand that it sounds like I'm saying O-penis, but hey, I love me some good old penis. I love me some good O-penis. Yeah. Anywho, I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. What a surprise anime for the season. It has everything you could possibly want. Honestly, it's hovering at number 1. I would say it's definitely my top favorite new anime that isn't reoccurring. I mean, it's so good. If you haven't checked it out, you got to watch it. I don't feel like really giving you guys much about what's going on. All I can say is, if it's on this list, I'm telling you, trust me, you got to watch it. It's an isekai, OP-ness. It's great. Number 4, Demons. Honestly, Viral Hit, which I haven't got to, is one of my favorites of the season so far. But let's move on. 6, Tsukimichi. Tsukimichi. What can I say about Tsukimichi? Season 2, 24 episodes. Real fun anime. Isekai, OP-ness. Mikado, the main character, gives Kazuma vibes, but not as trashy. But the way he handles conflict is iffy. But his 2 sides are really great in the show. I love Mio, I love Tomo. I don't know which one I like better, to be honest. They're beasts. Really fun show to watch. A lot of OP-ness, so it gets number 6 in my slot so far. It is a continuation from last season, but and so it's hard to say where. It's still number 6 if we were to talk about what I'm watching first. So good, definitely watch that. And I'm gonna say these guys are all really good animes. Like, when they don't come out on the same days, so whenever they do come out, it's instant watch. Instant watch. These animes that I'm mentioning, this isn't for new fans, I wouldn't recommend Konosuba to a new fan. I don't know if I'd recommend Asuki Michi to a new fan. This list is for the weebs. So let's move on. Number 7. 7. Does it matter? I mean, 2 and 5. It doesn't matter what you do. It's still 7, right? 7. Viral hit. This is my favorite anime of the season, hands down, the best anime of the season is Viral Hit. So why is it number 7 on the list? Why is it number 7? Because it hurts too much to watch. It's so good. It's a manhwa, so it's a Korean it's a anime adaptation of a Korean manhwa. Manhwas are basically the Korean version of a manga. And I swear, Korean entertainment is just different. It is compelling, powerful, moving, ridiculous, over the top, and that's why I love it. It is me in a nutshell. It's just like, so okay, Viral Hit though. Viral Hit. It's about a YouTuber, someone that's chasing his YouTube dreams. I mean, God, it's just too much to say. You gotta watch it. I can't describe it. The main character puts me through it though. He is too relatable in the worst way possible. Like, you're like, oh, that was me. It's like, oh, like, if anyone, I was never extremely bullied as a kid. I mean, extremely, like, tormented. I definitely was bullied quite a bit. I was heavier set. As a kid, I was husky, a bit chunky. So I don't know. Viral Hit just hits a lot of the notes. I mean, it's about a kid standing up to the bullies and trying to make a profit off YouTube. So I would say it's more relatable now because, you know, I'm on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber as well. And it's just great. And this last episode, my God, guys, episode 9. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give much of these animes away. What you get from me is what you get. You're getting a little taste, So take that taste. You do what you want with that taste, and you decide whether you want to watch or not. Number 8. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. You know, I was really excited for this season. I was really excited. And each week after week, I feel like I'm getting played. I'm just like, okay, and some of you might say, the story, Vicente, didn't you just say earlier in My Hero Academia that the storytelling is important and that, you know, the build-up? Okay, yeah, the build-up matters for sure, okay? But you know, these first like 8 episodes have been like a striptease where of like the all I've seen right now is clavicle and freaking ankle. I'm sorry, I showed too much. You shouldn't even see foot. I should have wore shoes. Shouldn't even see my foot. That's how much they've given us in this slime. Like, week after week, man, they are just talking about setup after setup after setup after setup after setup after setup. I mean, I'm talking about they are at a round table, they're at a square table, they're at a altar, they're I don't know where else they're at, but they are just sitting and talking the whole damn time. Then you see some, I mean, fan service, schman service. I don't care. I want to see some action already, okay? Look, guys, as a man of culture, I love beautiful breasted women in real life, and I can appreciate the ones on 2D form. But man, there's not enough fan service and reincarnated as a slime to keep it going, guys. It's just like, come on, guys. Keep it moving. I'm glad we're finally, the pacing for, I mean, this pacing was flat, and finally I think we got a little blip. So hey, it's gonna pick up. I love Rimuru. I love all, I mean, it's one of my favorite isekais, you know, first season. It's been an upward thing, and so hey, it's okay to have a slow peak, or yeah, slow peak. But God, please come back. Super anime snob. All right, so moving on. 9, Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon is a real treat. Yeah, pun intended. Also, you know, it's a standard adventure dungeon crawler anime with the twist of food. You know, who doesn't love food? Now these guys eat the creatures they kill, and it's like looked down upon, so it's just fun. It's a fun thing, like, oh, you're eating that because there's like outside food, but who's eating dungeon monsters? So that, I'll give you the synopsis because it's good. It's got enough action. The animation's very much like Frieren last season. Beautiful. But it's good. Yeah, you can watch it in English or sub. I think this is one of those animes where it doesn't really matter. I watched it mostly in sub, but it's a good anime. It's not among the greats, let's put it that way. But for this season, it ranks number 9 on my list. Number 10. As an aristocrat, as a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skills to rise in the world. Isekai, check. MC opiness, kind of. It's okay. And this is why it hits number 10. Because it's just good enough for me to want to watch it on a weekly basis. I will finish this one, but if I stopped watching it, I wouldn't be sad. And that's where we're at. For the rest of these, I don't necessarily care to finish them. Are they good? They're good. They're fun. But we are going to move on. There is more to the list. I'm just going to do honorable mentions of some that I am watching. From here on out, it doesn't matter if it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They're just filler anime to me. Now, if they're your number 1... Oh, and also I do have to mention some honorable mentions to some of the anime that I've heard from others that is really good, but I've yet to start. So please don't... If your anime is not on here, now mind you, this is just my list for this season, okay? This isn't how I feel about the anime, and this is just so far. I'll do a recap of this season after all the animes air, after I watch every single episode. But for now, this is what I enjoy watching at the moment. That's my list, my tier list. Everything from 1 to 10, that's like A and B or S and A, whatever. You know, it's up in the top of this season. But it's not necessarily a top anime of all time. There we go. Thanks, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what your favorite anime of the season is so far. Thanks.